Vance with the Wayne County Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're glad to have you joining us today on Chamber Chat. Our guests will be Penny Wicks and Gary Schutte, both entrepreneurs in Hagerstown, and then we'll have 3 additional entrepreneurs, Jeff Heffine, Mark Miller, and Stephanie Orr. Look forward to having you with us at the beautiful Hartley Hills Golf Club. Welcome back to the show. Our first guests today are Penny Wicks, owner of this beautiful location, Hartley Hills Golf Club. Thanks for having us out, Penny.
It's our pleasure.
And then Gary Schutte, he owns Nettle Creek Hardware and the Boot Box
Correct.
as well. Both entrepreneurs and members of the Main Street organization here in Hagerstown. So you all have been busy. You've had a busy summer.
It's been a very busy summer.
Well, Gary, tell us a little bit about your businesses, how long you've been here, what you do.
Nettle Creek Hardware, I started back in 1996, so a little over 21 years. Retail hardware store for the community. Another business that I own is the Boot Box. We started it back about 9 years ago, providing retail boots and safety footwear.
Great. And Penny, you have multiple businesses here in Hagerstown. Tell us a little bit about those.
I located our manufacturing business here in 1994, so we've been part of Hagerstown business community since '94. But we gradually got into the retail side of things, and we have the meeting place on Main Street in Hagerstown. It's a community center. We have Willie and Red's restaurant, which we have a spin-off of the Shops of East Main 1 and 2. And then that led us to Hartley Hills Golf Club as well. So,
You know, it's been really neat to watch you and your connection to Hagerstown grow, and just your investment here in this community and in Wayne County in general. It's amazing, and we just want to, first of all, say thank you to both of you for investing in this community. You know, people, when they look to start a business, they can start a business anywhere, and it's really cool to see how, you know, people decide to locate in a smaller community like Hagerstown and then really help develop the community spirit. And it's been neat to watch and just be a very small part of that with you two and others. So Hartley Hills Golf Club is open what days of the week?
all the days.
All the days
of the week or the year, according to Brett, our golf pro.
There you go.
As long as there's not too much snow on the ground, he's here. So.
And it's beautiful. It's a 9-hole golf course, but people can play 18 if they want to. And then you recently opened a restaurant inside, which I think a lot of people don't know yet.
Right. Yeah, it's still new to us, that's for sure. But it's coming along.
You were saying it's open breakfast and lunch right now.
Yes, and then we might start opening for dinner on 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but yes.
And so if people wanted to learn more about, you know, your hours for that or what they might find here, is there a website?
Yes, it's Hartley Hills Golf Club. Yes,
Okay.
And so make sure it's golf club and not country club
Yes.
anymore as it was before.
Yes.
Yeah, so they can call any of our businesses and we can tell them about it as well. So.
Great. And, you know, most people can't see right now, but you have a beautiful patio over there on the side too. So when the weather's like today, if people want to come and eat outside, they can do that, sit out on the patio, enjoy the view.
Right, we have wedding receptions, and we have class reunions, and we have business meetings, so.
Yeah, perfect.
And then sometimes they can pair that in with a little bit of golf, so they all like that.
Sure,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's not good.
It's a nice retreat area too, if a business is looking to have a little getaway for their staff
We have a few
retreat.
of those, yes.
Perfect. And then, Gary, every small community should have a hardware store because
Correct.
if you weren't here, people would have to drive a good half hour to go get what they need as far as hardware needs. I assume you get a lot of local people walking in saying, thank you for not making me drive.
Very true. We are a true hardware store. We're not going to compete with the big boxes. We don't want to compete with the big boxes. We're there to help you fix your home or your business. We're not there to build you a new house or a new garage.
Right.
We're there for the smaller projects that you're going to do yourself that you need done. Again, it's on a timely manner. Most of the hardware stuff you need immediately.
Right.
You can't wait. You don't want to drive.
Right.
And our nearest, big box stores are, 25, 30 minutes away. So sometimes you don't have that time.
And I think the other thing that's really cool about the smaller hardware stores is that personal connection that you get. If somebody walks in and they have no idea how to fix a leaking sink, they can probably come in and talk to one of your staff that might help direct
Absolutely.
toward the right product.
It is all about customer service. We're all not experts in everything, but we can learn, and we help you learn that project and to figure out what you need to complete the project at home. We're very service orientated, and that's what it takes.
Right.
It's all about service anymore in this day.
Absolutely. Now I want to talk to you too also about the Main Street organization, Heart of Hagerstown, that has formally developed and then become registered with the Office of Community and Rural Affairs out of Indianapolis. Tell us a little bit about that initiative, how it got started, and what you've been doing since you got your designation.
Okay, Heart of Hagerstown is a 501c3 nonprofit. It is a group of individuals or businesses within our zip code of 47346 that are interested in the future of Hagerstown, the promotion of Hagerstown, and we're just trying to unite everybody into a group, almost a mini chamber per se. Just communication, ideas, resources, anything we can give to the membership. We've developed into the Main Street organization and got our Indiana Main Street designation back in January of this year, which allows other opportunities, other training, other grant opportunities eventually for us. And we'll just try to unify our downtown district. So, the Main Street program will be a small portion of our Heart of Hagerstown group. It's not solely that's our purpose. We kind of have two missions within our group going on.
And so one is more the official side of things that would include grants, and the other is the festivals and that side. Is that what you're thinking?
I would say more of, we have a downtown concentration on our Main Street, which is what our Main Street designation allows us to work on.
Okay.
And then our big group would be anything within Hagerstown.
Okay.
We kind of have no boundaries there. With the Main Street designation, we have an official area that is designated for that. They both kind of overlap. They work together hand in hand, so they kind of intermingle a lot.
Okay. Well, I was just at a conference, and I know some representatives from Hagerstown were there too a couple weeks ago in Cambridge City, and the folks from Okra were here, and they were talking about that Main Street 90 or 95% of the time is just made up of 100% volunteers pulling together, but it gives a really nice foundation of how to organize, how to get, make sure that you're on the right track and hitting all the targets and the 4 pillars that they called it. And it's just neat to see communities all over, of all sizes, really pulling that together, getting the designation, and then hopefully pulling in some grant dollars to Wayne County eventually as well. But even without the money, it's just nice to have that foundation and organization to be able to unite volunteers and other people that are passionate about the community and developing Main Street and supporting buy local.
Yes, and that's what it's all about.
So, well, is there anything else that the two of you can think of that you would like to share with our viewers today?
You know, we appreciate the Chamber supporting the Heart of Hagerstown. You know, you guys partnered with us for these Wayne County weekends that we had this summer. You know, it was a good introduction for all of us. You know,
It's
made
been a
us
lot of
start
fun.
getting things together. You know, this is our inaugural year, and hopefully it'll be something you guys want to continue next year with us, and maybe we can expand on those.
Absolutely. It's been a lot of fun. It's been fun for us to come up and be a part of Jubilee Days, and then some of the other things with Nettle Creek Players, and being a part of those things has been great. And I was actually just talking to the radio station, Kix 96, 1017 The Point. They were here every time too, I think, and they just really enjoyed it. They loved it. They said, we definitely want to do it again. So
Cool.
hopefully it ended up being a win-win for everybody. And, you know, that was really the goal of pulling all that together. So,
Paid off, that's for sure.
well, thank you both again for all that you do for Hagerstown and Wayne County. Penny for letting us be here at Hartley Hills today, and for all that you do, again, investing in our community. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. Now I'm joined with three guests. We have Stephanie Orr from 900 North Photography, Mark Miller from Deals and Prizes, and Jeff Huffine, board member at the Chamber and also co-owner of Iron Gate Creative. So welcome, all three of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's really nice to be in Hagerstown and have such a great representation of the business owners that are here in the community. And you know, we just talked with Gary and Penny about the Main Street and the camaraderie, and so it's nice to have you all here kind of taking that forward as well.
Thank you.
Stephanie, tell us a little bit about your business, how long you've been here, what kind of photography you do.
Okay. I'm 900 North Photography. I'm actually a full service studio, so I actually do have a studio, and I'm able to do in-person sales and help give that full experience to each client, which is hard to find these days when it comes to photography and portraiture. I have actually had my business for 4 years now.
Great.
I've only been in Hagerstown for about right at a year. I opened up my studio, and I'm right there on Main Street next door to Willie and Red's.
Nice.
I came to Hagerstown mainly. All my children went to Hagerstown schools, and it just kind of seemed to be a good fit to be located here. I also do all the team sports for the schools, and on
Great.
occasion you'll find me at the sidelines or either at the baseline at a basketball game taking photos of action. So
Great.
I enjoy doing that as well. My main what I enjoy doing the most is portraiture. I love working with seniors, families, couples. I just enjoy mostly working with the kids. They're just a lot of
Sure.
fun. And being part of the high school and the school system as well, it just kind of goes hand in hand, and we get to interact a lot, and so I really get to know the kids. And I have a 15-year-old in school right now, so he I'm not sure how he feels about me knowing all his friends,
But it's really good for you, isn't it?
Yes, yes, and it's been a lot of fun.
And I have to give a shout out for the school system here. They do a great job. We've had them on the show this year and talked about, you know, the great success with attendance and, you know, all the kind of things that they do from an administrative level. But they do a great job, and
They do.
we love working with the Hagerstown school system.
Great.
So
Good.
have to give them a little shout out
Definitely.
while we're here. Mark, tell us a little bit about you. You started a new business this year.
Yes, this year, just a few months ago, it's been in development for a couple of years, but just the last few months we were able to launch, and one of the founders, co-owners, and my co-founder lives in Florida. But living here, we wanted to start something in a smaller community atmosphere, and some counties around the Wayne County and surrounding counties, and working with the chamber and introducing this to businesses. It's
Right.
part of the concept of being able to have something that's attractive online that points people to their local business.
Right.
And, that's
and your
what's fun.
business is deals and prizes.
Right.
And, you know, when people are going out to eat or they're going to the store, almost all of them are grabbing their phones and trying to find what deals they might have or coupons they might find or what have you. And this is just another way to kind of bring that a little more local and find some deals.
Right, that is the trend in the marketplace, is people do go online to find what they're looking for and then go local to
Right.
buy. And we're facilitating that, and we're happy to do that because it gives every small business an equal playing field.
Right. And, you know, that used to be something that was only for the more national brands, but now people are wanting that for local too, so it's nice that you offer that. And it's free.
And it's free to members that want to see deals and prizes. It's a free membership. We never charge them anything, and don't share their information with anyone. And with the businesses, we also have a 90-day free test drive, advertising test drive, and they can experience what we do and see how the business can benefit from it.
It's a really fun model, because right along with that, as soon as somebody registers, they get their name in for drawings
Right.
and get prizes. Well, you give out prizes, and hopefully they're getting prizes.
Right.
But that's another fun mechanism as well, right?
Yes, with the deals aspect, where the business can offer what they want to offer, and they receive the benefit from it direct, and the free member does as well. And then from the advertising standpoint, they give the prize, and typically once a month, where someone can come to their business, and they love to win prizes. So we have a drawing. Everybody's notified, but the advertiser is the one that gives the good news to the person that won the prize.
Nice.
And is able to come in and share, and also share their business experience as well.
Nice. And you gave out, was it your first round of prizes at the first Wayne County weekends this year?
Yes.
Is that right?
That was correct. Yes, that was exciting. It was fun. And there was one thing that happened at the end that was, I think, was interesting. There was someone from out of town that happened to win one of the prizes. And they said, well, we're out of town, and these are local prizes. Do you mind giving them away? And it was like a bundle of prizes, and we just opened it up and gave 8 prizes to 8 different people. And you talk about excitement.
Yeah.
People love to win prizes.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
A lot of fun. But Jeff, you're the veteran business owner
I know,
here in
yeah.
town, probably, because Iron Gate's been here for how many years?
16 years. It's hard to
And
believe.
In a beautiful, beautiful home, old home.
Yes.
That's been
Greek Revival House, built around 1853, and it's on Main Street. And has a green space, which is beautiful. It's got a wrought iron fence out front.
It's
Hence Iron Gate
lovely.
Creative. So
It's lovely.
thank you. Yeah, we renovated it. The town of Hagerstown gave us an edit loan from the edit funds, low interest loan, and we've paid that loan back. But that really helped us, get started, create jobs, and then do it.
And you have done just that, because you have quite a few people working with you now.
Yeah, we have five full-time employees, and my business partner and myself. My business partner's name is Jeff Richards, and so we have 7 in the building if you count us. And then right now we also have a summer intern, so we keep summer interns working with us as well. And that's a great feeder program for Iron Gate, and we like having that young energy in the building, so it's good.
Right.
Yeah.
And you worked with your intern, and she just did a fabulous project this summer
With Farm Bureau,
Farm
yes.
Bureau, yeah.
Having dinner with the farmers, so it was really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Really neat. Save the date with the forks and everything in it.
And then we sent a recipe box as an invitation, and they were all hand delivered, and
so unique.
it was a lot of hand assembly, but it was a great experience for our intern. I think that just about took all summer for her to work on that.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but it was good.
But it's a good example of what differentiates Iron Gate from other companies, and that's just the out-of-box thinking and the more unique projects.
Yeah. Well, if I may,
Sure.
Iron Gate, our philosophy is that technology is changing all the time, and how we deliver our messages and how we deliver is always going to be shifting. But at the core, you still got to have a really good idea. That's how we feel,
Right.
and so we work really hard at trying to build those strong ideas and try to be creative. And and that's what we like to do. It's fun.
And so you do design, graphic design for print pieces, but you also do web
Right.
as well.
We do web hosting. We also do video. We do motion graphics video and traditional video. And we do digital advertising, and that's an area that obviously is increasing all the time. And so we're doing that as well. So yes, and so we keep adding, new services. If you would have asked me 16 years ago if I would have a videographer on my staff, or if I would even have web developers on my staff, I'd say no.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how technology is impacting us and how we have to adapt. So yeah, and it's good.
Well, I've had the pleasure of working with you and your team for many years now. When I was at Reed, working with you on some projects and web things there, and now at the Chamber, you all do our website for us. So if anybody's visited our website, it's just an example of what Iron Gate does. But obviously, we believe in that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be working with you.
Well, thanks.
For the web. So
we take a lot of pride in it.
yes, absolutely.
Well, that's how we get our work, right?
Right.
It's a referral, word of mouth. Yes.
That's, I think all of us can agree
Right.
that's the biggest
Absolutely.
place to grow.
Yeah.
And customer service is that main area.
We understand that. I mean, I think we understand how important that is, and we take a lot of pride and work really hard to deliver a very good product and to build relationships. So.
Now, this past year, we've also had the pleasure of having you be the Hagerstown representative on the Chamber Board of Directors.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's been nice having you at the table. And
Thanks.
bringing your ideas and thoughts, and hopefully bringing some of those thoughts back to the community here as well.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite project, or what are you most passionate about in regards to what the board has been working on this year?
Well, I mean, I think it's all about Wayne County weekends and buy local. And I think it makes good sense for me to be there because I represent one corner of Wayne County, Hagerstown, and so I think it's important for the Chamber to reach out to those areas, to those corners of Wayne County, and show that that there's relevancy there and that they're making an impact in those communities and want to help. And so Wayne County weekends were a great way to start that, because I also believe that we need to promote as a region, not just as individual communities, that we as a whole are so much stronger and we all rise together. And if there's people coming from out of town to visit a community, they're not going to think twice to drive over to Hagerstown or drive to Cambridge or to Centerville or to Fountain City. They're going to go, and they're going to go to Richmond. And so for us, it's important that we as a whole try to communicate better.
Right.
And so I think that the Wayne County Weekends is just a great way that the Chamber promoted the whole county and really lifted everybody up.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
I mean, we got rain a couple times, but
yes, that's true. But
other than that, it was pretty good. Yeah.
And like you said, with the Buy Local Committee, having representation from all of the communities on that committee, it's really neat for each one to hear what the other communities are doing, and then help just support them and say, wow, that's a fantastic idea, and hopefully show up for things around the county as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what was really neat to see, like when I would come to the Buy Local committees, is to hear the enthusiasm from other communities talking about what they were getting ready to do for their Wayne County weekends and how they were planning, and that's like that energy. You get that energy, and you can start to pick up on it, and it feels good.
Right.
So.
And there were some unique things that came together this year from that. I think from the new festival that popped up in Centerville, and the music and Nettle Creek Players doing some
Yeah, this is
mini
the
shows.
This is the first summer the Nettle Creek Players was back, and
Yeah.
they had 4 shows I think they did this summer, and so
Right.
it was just really
Richmond
good.
did a chalk fest, which was brand new.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, it just got some of the creative juices
Yeah.
flowing, which was
Yeah.
nice.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we'll take some of those thoughts and we'll continue to promote Wayne County weekends throughout the year.
Oh, yeah.
But then maybe kick it off really strong. in
Yeah.
the
What do we do with it next? That's the
summer,
next. That's
right.
what we're working on now.
Right.
So.
And another new thing with Buy Local is the Buy Local Certified program.
Yes.
That we just kicked off at the Community Improvement Awards.
Right.
Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about that, because it's so
Yeah.
brand new. A lot of people maybe haven't heard about it.
Well, I mean, Buy Local Certified, I think, becomes really important to local businesses, and people want to buy local, and so what they want to try to do is put a program in place where local businesses could promote themselves as a local business, and so there were some criteria that they had to have,
Right.
and if they met all that criteria, then they could have some signage that would go on as a designation for them. And some criteria that was set by the chamber. And so what that allows other people who are looking for services to understand that yes, I am a local business, and I'm open for business, and so
Right.
please use us. And so that's the whole purpose of it.
Right.
Which once again, it's another way for the chamber to be relevant to a business. Why do you want to join the Chamber of Commerce? Well, because there's ways that they can direct business to you, and
Right.
this is the perfect way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, in some of that criteria is I have staff that are Wayne County residents.
Right.
I get services through
Mhm.
Wayne County service providers.
Right.
I buy products from
Yes.
other Wayne County businesses.
Yeah.
And, you know, as a chamber, I mean, one thing we shout is let's reinvest in our community.
Mhm.
Let's reinvest here.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun initiative to kick off, and people will have the logo they can put on their website
Right.
and promote that digitally as well. So I think it's going to be neat, and the more it builds and the more we spread the word about
agree.
that. But thank you for your leadership
Oh, well, thank you.
with that committee and with the board and being the representative for Hagerstown, and Mark and Stephanie for having a locally owned business here, and welcome to the chamber as new businesses that are 2017 chamber members. So
Thank you.
we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.